Hello, friends, and welcome back to the Darkside Detective, where we're gritty and solving crime. In fact, we're on case number 2, Tome Malone. Dooley suggested a visit to the library. He must have seen the strange storm gathering over it. All right. The library, the one place no one goes to these days. Because they're haunted, obviously. So much crime. Has nothing to do with the internet. Oh yeah, perfect weather to go to the library. Such a tall library, too. Dooley, what do you got there? I guess he's got some books. Hitting the midnight oil, studying for his detective exam. Okay, what's the case, Dooley? Fill me in. Case? No, I've some overdue books to drop back. So that purple swirling vortex thing above the building has nothing to do with why we're here? Ah, come on now, detective. You're hardly gonna arrest the weather. The things you'll try to do to justify this department. You got me, Dooley. You got me. Give me an inch and I'd take a mile. Let's get this over with. Ooh. Back to my point and clickiness. These statues make me uncomfortable. They're not very welcoming. They should at least be reading a book or wearing glasses or something. Noted, Dooley, noted indeed. Before this was the library, was where the mayor kept a lion collection. Oh, right, that clears that up some. Was it like some sort of coliseum, some arena? Why is it so enormous? How many cases do we need to solve, do you think, to get a car that doesn't leak in the rain? Keeps us fresh, sharp even. We'll be done in a jiffy, detective. Alright, well I guess we're just returning some books, no case here at all. Fines? For being late? How are books late? It's not like they have places to be. You're not charming your way out of this, Patrick. Rules are rules. Yet we come to some kind of arrangement? Officer Dooley, you dog. Do you have any parking tickets you want to see go bye-bye? Oh, clearly I'm the dog here. I totally misread that that circumstance here. Dooley, you trying to bribe your way out of a fine? No? There's an arrangement for you. I'll drop your fines if you arrest that troublesome kid. Kid? The one who's responsible for the storm and, the ghosts. Ghosts? What? Oh, some kid just conjuring up ghosts, huh? What are you saying about ghosts? The place is haunted, the usual stuff. The usual? Flickering lights, floating books, strange noises, eerie purple storms, mostly ghostbusters. It's chasing off the readers. Then you say a kid is to blame. He's the only one here often enough, suspiciously often if you ask me. I'll look into it. Do, or else I'll call a pair of oddball priests or a questionable ghost-busting startup to come fix this. Oh, there's our movie references. What books did Dooley borrow? He had Rules to Rave To, Roswell, New Mexico, where the aliens really experiment on us, and The Law, What Is It and Do We Really Need It? Hey, what happened to librarian reader privilege? Not a real thing, buddy. I take it you gave up on the law book. Not enough pictures. What's that you're reading? Guylight, the heartbreaking tale of a girl who falls in love with a reverse vampire. Of a what now? A reverse vampire. He can only come out during the day. I'm at the part where it's her prom night, and he promised to take her, but the clocks went forward, and now it's on at night. What happens if he goes out at night? He gets really sleepy. Sounds interesting? What? Sounds awful, detective. You gotta support those interesting books, Dooley. Come on. If she enjoys it, let her enjoy it. If you need anything else, I'll be here, unless I'm not. Well said. Is this your to-read pile? Oh, I've read all those. The desk is missing a leg, so I'm using them to balance out the computer. From a certain angle, it looks like Dooley has crazy hair. A silent Shh. All right. Well, let's keep it on this floor, wherever we are. Go into the office. I'm sure the librarian won't mind. I got this for Doris last time I had to get out of paying fees. I'm gonna have to up the ante this time. It's Skylight. And she posted her picture over top the main character. Oh, Doris. She's looking for love. She's looking for a reverse vampire, someone to spend the day with. Who cares about the night? An old photocopier. I can't imagine this gets much use. Oh, it does. When you renew your card each year, Doris takes a photocopy of your butt for the record. What? Everyone's butt? Just mine. Now that I think of it, that's the price of working out, I guess. Dooley, you tell me. What's going on between you and Doris? You already got the alliteration. Are you also a reverse vampire? Looks like some of these coats have been here for years. We should go through their pockets. You know, for evidence. We got a button. A button from an old coat. Great evidence, Dooley. Roses are red, violets are blue. Your loaning rights are revoked due to books overdue. Even the lamp is flickering. Never know when I'll need to cut something in half, or a lazy approximation of half. The computer seems to be broken. It's not broken, it's hollow, so they can store more books in it. All right, time to boogie on up. An old elevator. Where's the staircase? We have none. There was a fire, and ironically, the fire escape was the only thing that was destroyed. Floor horror. Reading room hobbies, sci-fi and fantasy children reception. All right. Sci-fi fantasy, let's do it out. I mean, we have been talking about Space Quest and King's Quest. This is exactly where we want to be. Don't blink. All right. Got some good old Doctor Who going on here. What odd leaves that plant has? That's just the dead tree where Doris dries her stockings. Doris, you certainly have your run of the library. That chessboard is moving all on its own. Time to investigate the spookiness. What a great game, huh? Yeah, funny looking draughts pieces, though. If we lived in medieval times, we'd be living the adventures of ye Darkside bailiff and his squire Dooley. It's very true. I think that should be a comic book series. Glum Tales of the Sad Venturer. The Glummest. What's that down there? Fantastic orbit drowned in moonlight, strangled by her own bra. I wanted to be an astronaut when I was younger. Then I found out that they had to go into space. No thanks, that's where aliens live. Looks like some of the rocket's aluminum is coming off. That could be useful. Metal strip, huh? Alright, so scissors. Scissors, safe for cutting, not safe for running with. Then sheets of foil. Okay, well, we're already stocking up on our inventory, which means we already have some puzzles we can solve we don't even know about. Maybe some puzzles in the children's section. What about this one? The words are short, and I think I can read the whole book from one cover to the other cover. Oh, is that suitable for my age range? I read a book about books for my age range, and they're all books about boys and wizards and talking dogs. Okay, I'll try it. I hope I like it because I've read all the books about boys and wizards and talking dogs in here. Who are you talking to, kid? I'm not telling you anything. I've heard what happens to people who do a snitch. Oh no. Modern media is really making our job hard. Alright, little Devin, you're not a snitch, you're not a rat, I respect that. But maybe this robot knows something. I hope I get to have a pet robot someday. Too many responsibilities. Feeding it, rubbing its belly, teaching it to overthrow humanity. Why would you teach it that? I want to be on their good side when the inevitable happens. I can't argue with that logic, honestly, Dooley. Some prime thinking. Why your parents don't love you. Whoa. Think there's just some dust on that book. Because obviously that wasn't the correct title. Anne and Barry face financial ruin. And a dinosaur? Robots and dinosaurs? This room has it all. The dust is wrong under this. Makes me think it was moved recently. A Viewmaster. I loved those as a kid. I'll take this and see if I can find a use. It's times like these that I miss walking the beat. ABC, easy as 4, 5, 6. All right, Viewmaster, what do you got for us? An old film viewing toy. Maybe let's try it out. Need to find some film to put in it first. Okay, so we just have the Viewmaster. All right, Teddy. What do you know? You look familiar. Have I arrested you before? We're always going to interrogate Teddy. He's the most suspicious character of all. Well, that's not right. Neat trick. What magic did you learn that from, kid? It's not magic, it's nothing. All right, floating book. I got my eye on you. There's a cold draft coming from the vent. That can't be good for this kid's health. Okay. All right, I think we'll just keep investigating. I don't see anything to use my items on right now, so we'll go up another floor. So we met the kid, little Devin. Let's try the reading room. Hobby. Professor Theodore Library, inventor of the library. Nope, not one word of that is true. All right, anything else we can click on here? No, well, check out the reading room. Hey, somebody else. Oh, hello, miss. Wasn't expecting anyone to be here.
Oh, hello. My name's Roxa. I'm here to study the strange goings-on. I guess that's why you're here too, detective?
Oh, sure. That's me. Always investigating stuff on purpose. Want to share what you found?
Well, it's not much, but there seems to be a strange concentration of energy in the next room. I'm searching the internet for a way to be able to see whatever it actually is.
Well, let me know if you find anything. Well, she is the true investigator. Roxa's giving us a run for our money. Guess we'll just idly check out the chalkboard. Who doesn't need chalk in the 21st century? Most people? A fair point. Oh, I forgot, I can keep talking to Dooley. You're looking comfortable, Dooley. It's this whole reading room thing. I mean, should we be reading right now? Can I not read anywhere else? Does this room itself read? And if so, what does it read? You have a special mind, Dooley. Chief Scully says that's why she assigned me to your department. Time always seems to stand still in boring places like libraries. I hope there's hope there's nothing contraband in this pile.
I wish.
You know what I mean. All right. Hey, the microfilm room. That might have something for our Viewmaster. Do you think there is such a thing as megafilm? Why would anyone have so many filings that they need a cabinet to store them in? This is a library, my dude. You'd be surprised. All right, box of microfilm. It's radiating energy, like Roxa said. I think that may be a clue, possibly. There's just too much here to take. Even my pockets have their limits. What? That's not point-and-click gaming at all. Let's see what we can find online. You didn't say the magic word. Well, we know the password. Looks like I need to figure out the password, but I know the password. It's please. Okay. Guess we gotta figure it out in-game. It's broken. If I want to look at any microfilm, I'll need to find another way to do so. Well, what if we used a Viewmaster on this? Film is too big. It's a square peg, round hole situation. All right. At least the game knew I would probably think of something like that. Can't feel too silly when that happens. Turning duct tape into pants make your nethers sustainable. How to DIY yourself. I'm really good at DIY. I get my sister to do it for me. I don't see why we're sticking around here, Detective. You couldn't wait until I picked up the glue to say that, no? Sometimes I feel like you don't see me as anything more than a ha-ha sidekick. He looks like he's jumping. You jump too, somebody shoved a pole up your behind. Wait a minute, these are printouts of children's art. Look at Mr. Moneybags in his deep pockets, rich enough that he can pay child artists for original works. This guy, jeez. Somebody seems to have left some glue here. It's no duct tape, but it could be useful. Why are these fake? Well, you can't have kids painting over the books. Okay. Back to the elevator. And let's check out this broken button. Button for the fourth floor is missing. Tetraphobia. Tetraphobia? Fear of the number 4. It's quite common for buildings in China to be missing the 4th floor. But the 4th floor is there, just the button is missing. Oh yeah. And we're not in China. You have all the answers, don't you? I do, including a button. A spare button. I don't have the skills to wire up a normal button, never mind this one. Well, I thought that was going to be a little silly, but I guess a little too silly. What if I glue that button? Come on, Frankie, you can do better than that. Then I'll strip that button. This should make the button conductive. Conductive button. Alright, now let's try it. This should work, but I need to find somebody with skills to wire it up. I believe in you, Dooley. Here you go, buddy. Come on, Frankie. Okay, well, at least we're getting a little something there. Alright, okay, so new conversation options do open up. Your elevator is broken. There's no button for the 4th floor. Yep, I hope you don't want to read any horror books. Well, I would like to be able to go there. Oh, well then, sorry, I guess. Can I have the internet password, please? I give you access to all my juicy manuscripts, no chance. Doris, why do you write the manuscripts if you don't want anybody to read them? I could be your first and #1 fan. Doris, I need that password for my investigation. And I need those books kept safe until my genius is recognized, so no. But maybe I can recognize the genius. It could happen. It could be a thing. I'll try giving you the button anyway. I'd rather try something else first. Well, hopefully not the scissors. Alright, where am I? Time to rescan everything here. What? You know what? Be a shame if somebody took scissors to this. Okay. Just trying some things out. Gonna look at places we've already looked at, but with new, fresh eyes, now that I have inventory items. Okay. Let's check things out over here. Any more conversations? No. Alright, so we know this has been moved. Take scissors to the book. Let's call that Plan B. No? Didn't mean to do that. Alright. Maybe if I glue down one of these figures and try something else first. Okay, so I can't click on that. I thought I couldn't click on that. How convenient. I'd have expected to go through a series of semi-logical puzzles to get this. Old library cards. Check it out. A library card of one smug-faced Paul Conway. Paul Conway. Maybe if I cut up that card. Okay. Hallway. There we go. Okay, so I imagine if I had to give out a cold guess, we're gonna have to photocopy something and glue it to the library card, make a new card,
Anything we can... Okay, maybe we photocopy the card. I don't need to use a copier right now. Nope. Okay. Alright. What else do we have here? So, ghost hunting, eh, detective? That's classified, because there's a whole bunch of eerie mumbo-jumbo going on here. So you notice that. I majored in the occult at TLU. You can do that? Thought all that stuff was banned. Somebody has to catalog and ban it all, detective. Right. It's all fairly hush-hush. So what does one study with cultism? Whatever you want. I went with computer science, so I wouldn't be studying too impractical subjects. Good call, Roxa. From experience, I can tell you that the occult doesn't pay much. Okay. So no tree branch. Or no conversation options. Okay, what am I supposed to be doing here? It's radiating energy, like Rex has said. I think it might be a clue. Possibly. It's just too much here to take. Even my pockets have their limits. Alright, and I can't use this. It's almost too big. So what if I'll cut it. Oh my gosh, that worked. Well, I've destroyed some historical material. Let's see. Let's hope there was a point to this. All right, I'm very surprised, but point and click games. That's why they're special, right? Well, it fits. Let's look at what I didn't accidentally chop out of Twin Lakes' recent history. Spider moths, do it again. Way to go, Spider moths. We knew you could do it. We're proud of you. Do it again sounds like they were on some kind of winning streak, instead of having burnt down yet another stadium. Major staff cuts at City Library. Ooh. Budgetary cutbacks have seen the local library reduced to a skeleton staff. Just Doris. She's the only one. I know Doris is old, but that seems a bit unfair. It means very few people work here. Oh, yep. Just Doris now, and she's actually a retired volunteer. Tough times. Computer stock goes up, down, left, right, B, A. It goes Konami? That is pretty crazy. So up, down, left, right, B, A. Yep, okay. Shouldn't have read that aloud. I think I may have just summoned something. Only 30 lives, detective. Crackpot detective claims teenagers' tags were a ritual meant to show the dead that walk among us. Well, I guess we're that crackpot detective. I remember this case. What the? Hello? Who are you and how did you get here? So the symbol in the news report works kind of retroactively. I gotcha. Alistair Crowley. I am that which can never be unseen, the ooze from your nightmares, the knower of the unknown. Right. It's not very helpful if I'm honest. Help is there for those that know how to take it. Okay then, I'll bite. Tell me, oh knower of the unknown, what's going on here? I, don't rightly know. Right. But I do know that the coward Yeats is protecting a hidden room, one that holds vast power and treasures. No doubt that which is reasonable for the spectral summoning of myself and the others lies within. The others. Detective, who are you talking to? I'm talking to... You know what? I don't even know how to explain this. Alright, let's continue the conversation with Crowley. What was all that again? Yeats, secret room and power within. We cool, bro. We're cool. Okay, well, can I use the password on the computer? Let's see what we can find online. Looks like I need to figure out the password. Alright, maybe that wasn't the password. Maybe that was just kind of a little joke there. Just a little joke. Okay. Whoa, who's this? Yeats. Pray, sir, a moment of your time. Another one. Another? Ah, another spirit, yes. Then with your question, you have answered my own. Huh? Forgive me, but I wish to know if you have seen on your travels that scoundrel Crowley. Forcefully mysterious man in a silly hat. The very same. I knew he lurked here, but somewhere. He mentioned a hidden room, yes, but on that matter I shall say no more, not until the beast is gone. But I just wanted... Not a word more, sir. Not a word more. Roxa, you see what's going on here? You see these ghosts? Why are you wearing a Viewmaster, detective? Oh, it's part of the game I'm playing. The game also involves me pretending to talk to invisible people. No need for further questions. Everything has been answered satisfactorily. Goodbye.
Alright, well then maybe, just maybe, we can go... Well, I guess we better check this while we're here. Gale.
Are you an author too? I didn't recognize you.
Aye, but not like Jan Toffs with their literary fiction. I wrote useful stuff like house wiring and how to do own plumbing.
Think you could fix the elevator?
With the right gear I could, I need a new button, mind. Well, we have a button for you.
Could this button replace the broken one in the elevator?
Let me see. Looks like it'll do job. Gives a few minutes to pop it in place. Alright, we're on a roll now. Solving puzzles, meeting new characters.
Thanks for fixing the elevator, Gale.
Happy to help. It were fun doing something useful again. Alright, Gale, thanks for the fourth button there, but I want to check out the ghost in the children's section. I think you should read this one. I read this one and thought it was good. What's it about? It's a story about this kid who can see dead people. Oh, that's not for me. I'm scared of ghosts. Well, why don't you talk to us about that? We can help you deal with your fear. I fear I find myself in the company of a rather dreadful bunch. Rotters, the lot of them.
The kid?
No, he's charming. I mean the others, occultists, horror writers, and DIY fanatics. Horrors, a lot of them. Okay. And, two ghosts playing chess. It all makes sense now. Pratchett?
Oh, hey, big fan of your work.
Thanks.
Not you.
Talking to Pratchett here. And Adams.
Read your detective books wonderfully over the top.
All right. We have the chance here. We have a haunted library. Might as well have some famous authors. Oh, look, Doris must have finally fixed the elevator button.
No, it was... Never mind.
Ooh. Lightning. Looks like you can get to the roof through here.
Thankfully, it's locked. I'd rather not go back out in that storm. A collection of books that don't seem to fit anywhere else in the library, like How to Cook a Dinosaur, if you ever catch one, The Internet and Other Fads, Architecture of the Mind by Sarah Bellum, and MMO Accountancy, Be the Fictional Banker You Always Knew You Were.
That's one heck of a view of the city.
I can't see anything through this Viewmaster.
I won't tell anyone if you want to take it off.
I will, but not just yet.
You barely make teenage girls whimper, Howie. Only because they cannot fathom the dread I conjure, Eddie. You play on common cliches. Your penny dreadfuls lack true horror, at best spooky pulp. Your best works aren't even written by you. Charlatan, fraud, undead trickster. If you feel that way, then why did you hide my work, Eddie? Again, I say, I do not have your work. You probably hid it because it was too scary for you. You're an infuriating man. Alright, so we need to find Lovecraft's works. I got the whole alphabet here. Can I talk to them?
What's going on here?
I didn't take his blasted book. It was that childish Blighton woman.
Why didn't you tell him that?
He will not listen to me. He's convinced I hid it so more people would borrow my books over his. Nonsense. I care not for his current zeitgeist. My works are vastly superior. He is being such a child. I am clearly the greater horror writer. I tore apart the minds of a generation with my atheistic horror. with your atheistic rubbish. Right, I'll have you, mate. Come at me, you sickly twerp. You too, stop it. I'll put you both in some kind of supernatural slammer. He started it. Oh, I never. It was you and your... I don't care who started it. I'm putting a stop to it right here, right now. And not a peep. Okay, well, I guess we'll check out this alphabet here. From axes to 0, oxygen, a murderer's primer. The dead person murders. Straight to the point there. Everyone's guilty. Haunted place. It kills. Lemons for every meal. Murder. The pain giver. The quirky killings. Stabfest 6. The underwhelmer. They yearn for blood. All right. Well, we have access to all the rooms now. Now we just need to solve the puzzles, which I think we will do, we can do on the next video. So thanks for watching this first video of case number 2 in the Darkside Detective, and I'll see you all for the next video. Everyone, have a lovely time. You're all terrific. I'll see you then.